Good day, sir. Good day, everyone. We are the group 4, and we are the group that was assigned to discuss the Colreg Rule 9 and 10. So the members are Mark Van Cuerda, Dizon, Cuerda Fritz, and Cueva. Of course, MTEC 101, period prelim week 2, session 1, and topic Colreg 72, Rule 10. Course outcome. Demonstrate through knowledge and understanding of the content, application, and intent of the international regulations for 1972 as amended. Learning outcomes. At the end of the session, the students shall be able to demonstrate and apply the rules in the section to avoid collision rules in navigating in a narrow channels and navigating in traffic separation scheme. Importance of the topic. The aim of the collision regulations is to establish rules to avoid collision at sea. So, narrow channels. Rule 9, narrow channels. So before we discuss what are inside in the Rule 9 narrow channel, so narrow channel is a channel. The channel is the natural or dredge lane restricted in either side by shallow water, often marked by buoys. So, a narrow channel kuno kay kanang either natural siya or dredge lane. So, pasabutan na natural siya, dredge lane, natural siya na naay tubig sa ta kanang mga bato-bato sa kilid or kanang mga natural siya but nay bato sa kilid or cliff nya nay tubig sa tubangan. Example ana sa natural na narrow channel kay da katong Corinth, katong sa Greece na narrow channel. Corinth Canal, and example sa laing narrow channel kay kanang Swiss Canal katong na kuan ang Evergreen. So Rule 9 narrow channel. A vessel proceeding along the course of a narrow channel or fairway shall keep as near to the outer lane of the channel or fairway which lies on her starboard side as is safe and practicable. So, gingon na rin ko no na a vessel proceeding along the course of a narrow channel or fairway shall keep as near to the outer lane of the channel. So, ang gingon na rin, ang pasabutan ni sa keep as near to the outer lane of the channel, sa picture dira na makita na duha ka vessel. Ang vessel ang usa ka vessel kining sa right side wala siya nagpaingon na nagpa-dip kanang pidpid siya sa kanang shoreline sa channel. Sabot sa near the outer lane dili siya pidpid kayo sa shoreline sa channel or dili pud siya layo kayo sa kanang shoreline sa kanang outer lane sa channel kay kung sa outer lane sa kung nasa layo sa outer lane sa channel kay pwede siya makabangga sa laing vessel unya kung duol pud kay sa outer lane sa channel kay mapidpid siya unya ground. Next, Rule 9 narrow channels. A vessel less than 20 meters in length, a sailing vessel, shall not impede the passage of a vessel which can safely navigate only within a narrow channel or fairway. So, dili na do ka factors nag-ingon. A vessel less than 20 meters in length, a sailing vessel. So, in a narrow channel, kung vessel less than 20 meters in length kuno ka, o sailing vessel, kay dili kuno ka dapat kanang muatang sa agyanan sa usa ka vessel in a narrow channel. A vessel of less than 20 meters like pasabot ani kay a PDV vessel. It is a power-driven vessel less than 20 meters in length, nya a sailing vessel. For example, sa image yan nakita sa presentation na a sailing vessel. So, ang sailing vessel may padaplin siya kay giingon man tari, a vessel of less than 20 meters in length and a sailing vessel shall not impede the passage of a vessel. So ang kuanari ang makita nato ari ang sailing vessel mao'y giveaway unya ang vessel na kana unsa da kanang red vessel kay kuan siya mo siya stand on, so magpadayon siya sa iyang course. Mao ni siya.
So, Rule 9, narrow channel. So, C. A vessel engaged in fishing shall not impede the passage of any vessel navigating within a narrow channel or fairway. So, any gani nga mga fishing vessel or any nga mga vessel nga mga agi gani sa tukan sa lagyan sa mga barko ba kay bawal na sila mo hinder or mo impede sa sa ah, sa gianan sa barko sa passage sila bawal na sila mo mo abong ba or mo ulak sa ilang gianan. Next slide. A. A vessel shall not cross a narrow channel or fairway if such crossing impedes the passage of a vessel which can safely navigate within such channel or fairway. The latter vessel may use the sound signal prescribed in Rule 34 if in doubt as to the intention of the crossing vessels. So, mo tayo sa isa sa C at bawal din mo block sila sa kwan sa fairway sa vessel bawal sila kanang agi dira kay agi man dira ang barko so bawal sila mo block dira. Next slide. E. In a narrow channel or fairway, overtaking can take place only if the vessel is to be overtaken has to take action to permit safe passing. The vessel intending to overtake shall indicate her intention by sounding the appropriate signal prescribed in Rule 34. Or the vessel to be overtaken shall, if in agreement, sound the appropriate signal prescribed in Rule 34 and take steps to permit safe passing. So if ever gani nga inay vessel nga mo overtake na siya sa akuan sa 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 ilang narrow channel or fairway, kailangan sila mo kuan take action jud ayon ba niya. Kaya kailangan sila mo hatag og appropriate signal gani aron uh, ma-alarma ang uban nga mga vessel na moagi sa overtake. This rule not relieve the overtaking vessel from obligation under Rule 13. F. A vessel nearing a bend or an area in a narrow channel or fairway where other vessel may be obscured by an intervention of something shall navigate with particular caution and shall not sound a signal prescribed in Rule 34. E. One prolonged blast. Next slide. G. Any vessel shall, if the circumstance of the case admit, avoid anchoring in a narrow channel. So, any vessel gani sa kanang specific area kung avoid yung anchoring na sila bawal sa mga anchor dira kay kan narrow channel sa ni mga agi dira nga mga magbarko bawal dira.
So, good day everyone. So, I am the Cadet Desonte Paulo A. Our topic for the day is all about routine, which is TSS or Traffic Separation Scheme. So, A, this rule applies to traffic separation scheme adopted by the organization and does not relieve any vessel of her obligation under any other rule. So, the traffic separation scheme was adopted by the organization. And what kind of organization it is? The IMO organization or the International Maritime Organization. So this example of traffic separation scheme is from the Singapore Strait. This is one of the most busiest route for ships, and a traffic separation scheme is helpful for them to avoid any collision or accident. Part B, vessel using a traffic separation scheme shall 1. Proceed in an appropriate traffic lane in a general direction of traffic flow for that lane. As you can see in this image, there are two ships in a appropriate lane. This kind of action is one of the most good and appropriate action for ships because this is the proper way to avoid any accidents. Number two, for far as practicable, keep clear and a separation lane or separation zone. Take note that the color for that separation lane and separation zone are magenta color. As you can see at the image, at the very center of the narrow channel or straight or in a TSS, that thick color magenta is called the separation zone, and the side are the separation lane. So number three, normally join or leave at the termination of a lane, but when joining or leaving from either side, shall do so at a small angle as possible, so the general direction of traffic flow as practicable. Part C, a vessel shall, so far as uh, practicable, avoid crossing traffic lane, but if obliged, do so shall, or cross on heading as near as practicable at right angles to the general direction of the traffic flow. So, at the traffic separation scheme, every vessel must avoid in crossing situation. As you can see at this picture, there is a fishing vessel impeding the safe passage of the other ship or the and that kind of action can be so dangerous because can it has a possibility of collision and we must avoid it. So is crossing must be avoided, but it is necessary to cross if it is in case of emergency or it has a safe passage, a clear passage to go through. So next is the part D. A vessel shall not use an insured traffic zone when she can safely use appropriate traffic lane within the adjustment of traffic separation scheme. However, vessel less than 20-meter in length, sailing vessel, and vessel engaged in fishing may use the insured traffic zone. So for fishing vessel and sailing vessel, they have their own path, which is the insured traffic zone at the very side of the TSS, and they must avoid. As you can see, a sailing vessel is in a crossing situation. That is not that must be avoided because a sailing vessel has its own route, which is the inshore traffic zone. Next is um, number two, notwithstanding subparagraph, a vessel may use an inshore traffic zone when en route to or a port, uh, shore, offshore installation or structure, pilot station, or any other place situated within the inshore traffic zone, or to avoid immediate danger. So every vessel has its right to we use the inshore traffic zone in case of to dock in a port, to install any structure or a pilot station, and be a use for avoiding immediate danger.
So good day. My name is the Cadet Werda Mark Van Anthony. So Rule 10, Traffic Separation Schemes. E. A vessel other than a crossing vessel or a vessel joining or leaving a lane shall not normally enter a separation zone or cross a separation line except so one in cases of emergency to avoid immediate danger. So to avoid immediate danger, the emergency is one of the exception to enter a separation zone or to cross a separation line. So number 2, to engage in fishing within a zone within a separation zone. So that's also another exception that it can normally enter a separation zone or to cross a separation line. Next. F. A vessel navigating in areas near the terminations of traffic separation schemes shall do so with particular caution. So, a vessel shall so far practicable avoiding anchoring in traffic separation scheme or in areas near its termination. A vessel a vessel not using a traffic separation scheme shall avoid it by a wide margin as is practicable. G. A vessel shall so far as practicable to avoid back bro. Practicable avoid anchoring in a traffic separation scheme or in near its termination. So a vessel navigating in areas near termination of traffic separation schemes shall do so with particular caution. A vessel not using a traffic separation scheme shall avoid it by a wide margin as a practicable. Next. Bro. So a vessel engaged in fishing shall not impede the passage of any vessel following a traffic lane. So a vessel engaged in fishing shall not slow or the shall not delay any other vessel in the passage of a traffic lane. So J, a vessel of less than 20 meter in length or sailing a vessel shall not impede the safe passage of a power-driven vessel following a traffic lane. So, if the power-driven vessel within the lane is able to take action and stay within the lane the lane that is her safe passage, the vessel less than 20 meter or sailing vessel may not have to take any action as long as there is no risk of collision or close quarters situation. Next. K. A vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver when engaged in an operation for the maintenance of safety of navigation in a traffic separation scheme is exempted from complying with this rule of the extent necessary to carry out operation. So vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver. The term vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver means a vessel which from the nature of her work is restricted in her ability to maneuver as required by the rules and therefore is unable to keep out of the way of another vessel. Next. So last, a vessel restricted in her ability to man when engaged in an operation for the laying, servicing, or picking up a submarine a submarine cable within a traffic separation scheme is exempted from complying with this rule to extent necessary to carry out operation. So that is all, sir, for the Group D. And these are our references.